Hi friends, the topic today we would be dealing with is trigonometry. So, first we begin with the origin of the term. It originated from Greek words trigonon and metron. Trigonon meaning triangles and metron meaning measurements. So, it's basically a measurements of triangles. Okay, now we move on the uses. So in past, solar and lunar positions were detected using trigonometry and in various other fields. Now in modern days, location of various stellar positions, satellite navigation, and also in various other aspects, trigonometry is very useful. In physics, it is also used for describing light waves and sound waves. It's very useful. Now let's move on. How do we begin with trigonometry? To look at it, first we construct an axis. Okay, it's an x-axis and y-axis, y prime, x prime, origin O. Now let us trace a point P with coordinates x, y. Now suppose we subtend an angle theta at the origin from the point P. This angle is theta. Okay. Now we will drop a perpendicular from P on the x-axis. Let us name it Q. Then OQ is x, small x, PQ, small y, and let this OP be R. Now we will see the various ratios. The various basic ratios are sine, cosine, and tangent. Okay. Now the first one is sine. Sine or sine. We basically represent it with this sin. Then what is sine? Then sine of the angle theta is equals to the ratio of perpendicular by hypotenuse. So from the above diagram, the perpendicular here is PQ. So it is Y. And the hypotenuse is R, that is OP. So sine theta is the ratio of perpendicular by hypotenuse. From the above diagram we can say it's equals to Y by R. Now the second ratio is the cos or cosine. Then cos theta is the ratio of base to hypotenuse. From the above diagram we can say what is the base? OQ is the base. That is the point, that is the line on which the angle lies. The theta angle lies on the base OQ. So base is x and the hypotenuse is R. That is the side opposite to the 90 degree. That is x by R. Now the third comes tan or tangent. Tan theta is the ratio of perpendicular by base. Then from the above diagram we can say the perpendicular is y and the base is x. So tan theta is y by x. I hope these three basic ratios of trigonometry are clear. Now we will move on to the next part, that is the reciprocals of this ratio. The three reciprocal ratios of sine, cos, and tan. The reciprocal of sine, the reciprocal of cos, and reciprocal of tan. So basically the number one reciprocal, that is the reciprocal of cos, is cosec. Reciprocal of sine is cosec. That is equals to 1 by sine. So obviously cosec theta would be equals to the ratio of hypotenuse by perpendicular, as sin theta was perpendicular by hypotenuse. So cosec theta would be equal to r by y. The next number 2 is sec, that is the reciprocal of cos. So sec theta would be equal to the ratio of hypotenuse by base, so that is r by x. Okay, then number third one is cot theta, that is the reciprocal of tan, 1 by tan. So tan theta was perpendicular by base, so cot theta would be equals to base by perpendicular, so that is x by y. These are the three reciprocals of sine, cos and tan. There is a very interesting way to remember these formulas. Now a very interesting statement to remember the formulas. Okay, some people have curly brown hairs, turns permanently black. So some people have, let us take the first half of the statement. Some, it stands for sine, that would be equal to people, that is perpendicular, then have, that is hypotenuse. Okay, a easy way to remember the formula for beginners. Basically, when you would move on, no need of remembering this, you would automatically recall it. Now second part is curly brown hairs, that is curly for cos, that would be equal to brown for base, and hairs for hypotenuse. Now the third part, turns permanently black, turns for the tan, permanently for perpendicular, and black for the base. This is a line to remember. So you can use this at basics to use it, but when you move on in the later part of your course, you will see that you will automatically remember this all. No need of recalling this line. Now we will see few relations from the above ratios. The ratios we now found out the relation. These are basically a recapitulation of your class 10th. Now I will recapitulate it a little so that you remember what you have done it at previous. So number 1 is the relation sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. So this is a relation. Now if we want to verify it, how can we verify it? So very easy way to verify it. From the above ratios, we find that sin square theta was y by r whole square, that is sin theta was y by r, so y by r whole square. Cos square theta, that is cos theta was x by r, so cos square theta is x by r whole square, that would be equals to 1. Then next would be, I am breaking it, taking the LCM, r square, that is x square plus y square, which is equals to 1. I am taking this r square, moving here on the right hand side, that is x square plus y square equals to r square. Do you remember this statement? If we see the triangle which we already made in the previous page, the triangle was here, it was P, here it was O, and here it was Q. So this was X, this was Y, and it was 90 degree over here, and it was R, the theta was here. So from here we are getting a relation x square plus y square equals to r square. This is the Pythagoras theorem, if you remember. That is a property of a triangle. From Pythagoras theorem, we can say that x square plus y square equals to r square, that is hypotenuse square is equals to sum of perpendicular square plus base square. So which is very our preliminary statement. So Pythagoras theorem is a property of triangle. From there we can verify this very easily. Now the second relation is sec square theta equals to 1 plus tan square theta. Similarly, from the above relation we deduced, now if we put the relations value over here, sec square theta is r by x whole square equals to 1 plus y by x whole square. That on addition, and we get it as x square plus y square by r square equals to by x square equals to r square by x square. Cancelling this x square and x square, we would get x square plus y square is equals to r square. This is also the statement of Pythagoras theorem. So clearly we are heading on to the Pythagoras theorem from this relation, which is a preliminary property of triangle. So we can easily verify this. Now the third relation which is there is cosec square theta equals to 1 plus cot square theta. From the above relation we can put the values, that is cosec was r by y whole square equals to 1 plus cot was x by y whole square, that is equals to r square by y square equals to x square plus y square by y square. The y square and y square in the denominator get cancels out, so we are left with x square plus y square equals to r square, which is again the statement of Pythagoras theorem. So the three basic relations which I showed you were your previous classes relations. Now we would use it very frequently in the first exercise. Now, so this was the introductory lecture for this trigonometry. Now I would go on to the next lecture. In the next video, the next topic would be defining trigonometry function with the help of an unit circle. So please friends, stay tuned to the channel, subscribe the channel, support me and help me to grow. Thanks.